I wanted to give a quick update and just let everyone know that I have about a week and 4 days until I finish my birth control. And so when I finish my birth control and I start my period, I'll be on cycle day 1. Hopefully, when I call my RE's office and talk to my fertility specialist, she will probably set me up for a baseline ultrasound on day 3. And then at that point, at the baseline, if we determine that the thickness of my uterine lining is okay and that I don't have any like crazy monster cysts or anything like that, then hopefully we'll be able to proceed with letrozole, the medication to induce ovulation. And then hopefully we'll be on our way to an IUI in mid-February. I'm excited. I'm also really, really nervous. I think I feel like I have put my feelings on the back burner over the holidays and then leading up to last weekend for my friend's wedding. Everything that I was feeling about the miscarriage, I kind of had to put aside a little bit to get through the holidays, I guess you could say. It was hard. I'm not going to lie. It was really hard. I was very emotional. The first 2 months after the miscarriage, I just kind of felt like I was a zombie in my brain. Emotionally, I was just depleted of everything. And so I'm just really nervous now. I'm afraid of failure. I'm afraid of us doing it and it working and then having another miscarriage. A huge part of me just doesn't know how I'll be able to handle that again. I just don't know if I can if I can emotionally live through another loss like that. I mean, I know I will, but the thought of it, the impending thought of it happening, it makes me like sick inside of my stomach. So I really, really am nervous about that. I feel like it's kind of getting down to the wire. We've been at this for a little while. I mean, obviously we're not going to do in vitro fertilization or anything because our problem at this point is not necessarily getting pregnant because we know the IUI works for us. It's a matter of staying pregnant for me. I have recurrent miscarriages, so we're getting down to the end of our ability to try anymore. So basically, if we do our IUI in February and it works, and then say I have a miscarriage, at that point it'll be 3 miscarriages through my RE's office. Technically, right now, the RE on my fertility office feels that we've only had 2. That's the only 2 that they know about. I did have a miscarriage when I was a senior in high school. I got pregnant. We did not tell our family. In the time between we were deciding whether to tell our family or anything like that, I had a miscarriage. So it was so long ago, like literally like it's been 11 years. So we didn't say that. And so we kind of screwed ourselves because had we told them when we first started seeing them that we had the first one, then they may have been able to do the testing on us in November. But there's a special testing that they can do after you've had 3 miscarriages that test whether or not you have lupus, and it also tests if you have like this autoimmune disorder that basically causes your blood to thicken, or your blood is too thick to pass through the embryo the proper way. So it causes miscarriage. And there's medication that they can give you to try to help you have a successful pregnancy. It's like, I think it gives you a 75% chance of having, a pregnancy with a baby in the end. So, I mean, it doesn't guarantee that it will work, but there is hope if that was the problem. So basically, we just have to get through this IUI, and hopefully it will be successful and it will stay successful. And if it doesn't, we'll try again. And then hopefully at that time, had they been able to do testing, if we know that we have to be on medication, then we can go ahead and take medication for the next IUI. And if we do that and it doesn't work, then at that point we're done. So we're going to try 2 more times and then we're finished. So all of the feelings of everything leading up is driving me kind of crazy. It's making me just feel so stressed inside. And I haven't really verbalized it with anybody. I haven't talked to anybody about it. But it makes me scared. It makes me sad. I don't want it to be over. I don't want it to be the end. I want us to have this opportunity. I want it to work, and I'm just so nervous and scared that, you know, to allow myself to get excited again if I do get pregnant in February. So it's a lot to deal with in my brain, but I know that I'm going to be fine and I'm going to make it through. I'm starting to feel more excited about it, even though I have this extra stress in the back of my head. I know that regardless of anything, I'm going to feel stressed no matter what. So I want to get through this next week, and I want to have positive feelings, and I want to feel good about everything when we start this new month. So wish us luck. I will definitely update when cycle day 1 comes. But other than that, Vegas was fun. I'll have to do a video on that, specifically all on its own. It was a lot of fun. Josh and I had a great time. So anyways, happy January and happy almost February. Thanks.